Peace, this is Royal Blue. I'm here to do a general reading for January 22nd, 2021. And the energy that we have for today is Roots of Abundance. Roots of Abundance. And let's see what the Roots of Abundance has to say. And it says, this card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, if you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable. You believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold onto the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. So, be stabilized by your deep roots, anchoring yourselves and feeling secure in your life. Trust and believe in abundance for yourself. That's the roots of abundance. That is the energy of this reading. Now, let's dig in a little deeper and see what Spirit has to say. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. What is the energy right now? Connect the energy to these cards. Give us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And we have the Oracle of Delphi. The Oracle of Delphi. Alright. And let's see what the Oracle of Delphi has to say to us today. Alright. Okay, when you receive this card, the Oracle of Delphi, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. So, you have psychic insight. How do you perceive that for yourself? You are rooted and grounded in abundance. An abundance of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what's being called for you today. Being rooted and grounded in abundance of psychic energy. And let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to say to us. Not everybody will recognize their psychic abilities or psychic perspective on life. You won't recognize it right away, but something can be a wake-up call to you. And let's see what Spirit has to say. And we have firm foundation. Firm foundation. All right. The roots of abundance is planted in a firm foundation. As well as your psychic abilities. All right, let's see what firm foundation has to say to us. All right. This card denotes that you have already or currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity and abundance. For true spiritual and material wealth is much about giving in as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. The roots of abundance is firmly planted in the ground. It's a firm foundation for your life to grow in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. By you being grounded in your firm foundation, we're going to see what's next. And we have universe. Universe. Let's see what universe has to say about roots of abundance, your psychic abilities, your firm foundation. Let's see. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. That's where your abundance is coming in. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you strive for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that The same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that courses through the universe, is in each and every one of us. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shine so brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. The world is yours. The universe is your firm foundation to life. Everything in existence exists in the universe and beyond. Use your psychic and spiritual gifts to stay rooted in abundance. Abundance is coming to you. Let's see. The world is yours. And let's see what else we have. Awareness. Be aware of all that's going on around you, in you, through you, for you, to you. Just be totally aware of what's going on in your life. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Awareness. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into them and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in a partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. Roots of abundance. Once you're abundant, you ain't going nowhere because you're rooted and grounded in it. And it's like an eternal gift because it's planted a firm foundation. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. Grow from the roots of abundance. This card is often drawn when you are ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use your positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic of the universe, through your psychic abilities, you can accomplish any and everything that you set out to do. It's like magic. Have an awareness. Okay, let's clarify this reading a little bit. Give it an overall summary. clarify these cards. What are you saying overall to us? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. All these cards come down to the Wheel of Fortune. This is the clarifying card for this reading. And we're going to see exactly what the Wheel of Fortune is saying to us. All right. And it says, change is coming, whether you like it or not. Fate has stepped in and now calling the shots, moving you into a critical new phase of your life. You may be feeling like things are outside of your control, and they are. You can choose to complain or you can choose to adapt. There is comfort in uncertainty, even if the unknown feels intimidating. Everything happens for a reason, so have faith that these changes are happening for your highest good. Life is full of cycles, and it's impossible to have the good times without the bad times. Contrast is not only necessary, but inevitable. Just because events feel like they are outside of your control doesn't mean that you have to take a back seat. Remain active and avoid complacency. Trust that this is exactly where you need to be right now. So, let me see here. Yeah, change is coming. Change is coming for you. Because you have an awareness. You have an awareness of the universe and all that it can do for you. It's about giving and receiving with the universe. Karma, fate, that kind of thing. And the universe is a firm foundation for your life and for you, period. You have psychic abilities. You have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that will keep you rooted and grounded in abundance. Abundance is yours for the taking. Okay, I'm going to clarify a little bit deeper. Then we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. And let's see what the Five of Cups has to say. It says, facing disappointment is not easy, so be proud of yourself. You've done a lot of inner work and are now ready to release and move on. Recovery from regret and acceptance of your past leads you closer to personal freedom. It's having awareness about yourself and your surroundings. One step at a time, you are letting yourself be vulnerable. Even though it was painful in the past, you acknowledge that life is full of its moments, pain included. Knowing what you don't want is the best way to figure out what you do want. Having awareness. I can't stress that enough. If you're having trouble letting go, now is a good time to face your shadow self head on and bring light to your darkness. Bring your feelings to the surface so that you can get some closure and move on. Change, although uncomfortable, is sometimes needed to elevate your life. Like I said, change is going to happen whether you want it to or not. There's nothing you can do to stop change. So be aware that the universe is working in your favor. You set a firm foundation within yourself and the universe. And you're rooted and grounded to receive abundance. It is your reward. So, when you become mature in your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, then the universe will show you and tell you about the good things coming your way. But you have to be rooted and grounded first and foremost. So, let the universe be your guide into giving and receiving. Karma is coming back to you. Some good, some bad. You can't take the bad without the good. You can't take the good without the bad. It goes hand in hand. It's a cycle. It's like part of the cycle of life. And there is life in the roots of abundance, which starts with your knowledge of self, knowledge of the things around you, universal things, not just material things. But your firm foundation is what's going to keep you rooted and grounded in your knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and having awareness of everything that's going on in your life right now. Like I said, change is coming. But you have to be mentally mature, emotionally mature, spiritually mature, to receive all that the universe has for you. It's not just going to bless any old body for any old thing. You got to have boundaries set. You got to have things in order. Like these cards are in order, you have to have your life in order for the universe to give back to you what you gave to it. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason. And there's a reason you're listening to this video or watching this video. Just know something good is coming to you. You're going to be blessed abundantly from the universe. It's fate. So be aware that the universe is your firm foundation. And through that firm foundation, you will receive knowledge, wisdom, and understanding using your psychic gifts to know how to stay rooted and grounded in abundance. The roots of abundance go deep. I'm talking about universal deep. You don't know how far them roots go into the ground. You don't know how firm that foundation is until you start using your knowledge. Do the knowledge. All right? And that's what I have for you for January 22nd, 2021. All right, and I will see you next time. Peace.